The atmosphere behind the scenes at the Las Vegas Raiders has reached a critical point, and a weighty decision may be about to explode at the heart of the franchise. After another season marked by chaos, frustration, and a lack of results, the pressure for change has become unsustainable. Now, an influential voice in the national NFL scene has launched a radical proposal that is dividing fans and executives. If this suggestion is followed, it could mean the end of a cycle before it even truly begins. The big question dominating Raider Nation this week is straightforward. Has the time come for a drastic and unthinkable cut? With a disappointing 2-8 record, Coach Pete Carroll faces enormous pressure after a season marked by repetitive errors, a lack of offensive identity, and little progress in roster development. Although he was hired to stabilize a historically turbulent franchise, Carroll failed to deliver the expected transformation. His conservative approach and focus on veterans clashed with the team's rebuilding phase. And this strategic divergence could accelerate his departure. It is in this context that the name of Clint Kubiak, the current offensive coordinator of the Seattle Seahawks, emerges strongly, pointed out by many as the main candidate to take over the Raiders if Carroll is fired. At 38 years old, Kubiak represents the complete opposite of the current philosophy. Young, modern, and recognized for his ability to create dynamic and productive systems. He leads one of the most efficient offenses in the NFL this season, with creativity and aggressiveness that the Las Vegas team desperately lacks. And his reputation as a quarterback developer only increases his value. Analyst Mo Moton of Bleacher Report states that hiring Kubiak would make much more sense for the franchise's long-term plan, especially with the Raiders heading towards a high pick in the 2026 draft and likely selecting the quarterback of the future. According to Moton, John Spytek and Tom Brady, now an influential figure behind the scenes, should lead a strong push to hire the Seattle coordinator. This strategy would mark a complete break with the cycle of veteran defensive coaches who didn't work out. Kubiak enters the discussion with a meteoric rise. After stints as QB coach with the Broncos and Saints, he quickly transformed Seattle's offense into a league powerhouse. Son of Super Bowl champion Gary Kubiak, he carries pedigree, vision, and energy that perfectly match a rebuilding franchise. If the Raiders are looking for modernity, offensive identity, and a leader to develop new talent, Kubiak's profile is practically perfect. And many believe that now is the time to make this bet, before another team does it first.